7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are good to go, man. We can start the meeting.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chairman, esteemed Board of Directors, key managerial personnel, and respected shareholders. I am Rajvi Upadhyay, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of KPI Green Energy Limited. It is both a pleasure and a privilege to welcome you to the 16th Annual General Meeting of the company, which is being held via video conferencing and other audio-visual means. As the company secretary, I am honored to facilitate today's proceeding and ensure the smooth governance of our organization. I would like to acknowledge the tremendous efforts put forth by the board of directors and the management team over the past years. Their dedication and strategic guidance have been vital in navigating challenges and seizing opportunities. I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation to our shareholders for your continued trust and support. Your participation in today's meeting reflects your commitment to the company's growth and success. I also wish to acknowledge the presence of our statutory auditor, secretary auditor, practicing company secretary, and scrutinizers, all of whom plays a crucial role in ensuring transparency and compliance in our operations. Before we begin with the proceeding of this AGM, I would like to highlight a few important points regarding participation and voting during the meeting. This AGM is being conducted via video conferencing, fully compliant with guidelines issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, and Securities and Exchange Board of India. To ensure a smooth and uninterrupted meeting, all participants will be automatically muted by the host to prevent background noise and disruptions. Members who have not cast their votes through remote e-voting still have the opportunity to do so during this AGM. Open for 15 minutes after the meeting concludes. It is important to note that members who have already voted through remote e-voting prior to this meeting do not vote again. This AGM is being held through video conferencing, physical attendance of members have been waived and therefore the appointment of proxies by the members is not applicable. Please be aware that the proceedings of this meeting are being recorded for compliance purpose. Before we proceed further, I am pleased to announce that the necessary quorum for this meeting in accordance with the provisions of Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013 has been met through video conferencing. As proposed and approved by the Board of Directors, Mrs. Bhadrabala Joshi, our non-executive director of the company, will serve as the chairperson for this meeting. Now I request Bhadra Madam to chair the meeting. Thank you all.
Thanks, Ravi. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Bhadrabala Joshi, serving as the non-executive director and chairperson for this annual general meeting. It is my great pleasure to warmly welcome each of you to the 16th annual general meeting of your company. As chairperson of today's gathering, I am deeply honored to address you on behalf of the board of directors. It is truly a privilege to stand before you and share in this significant occasion. This meeting is being conducted through video conferencing and other audio-visual means in compliance with the guidelines issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, and the Securities and Exchange Board of India. The company has taken all necessary steps to ensure smooth participation of shareholders in this annual general meeting as well as the voting process. Additionally, appropriate arrangements for video conferencing have been made to facilitate the conduct of this meeting effectively. With the requisite quorum now present, I officially call this meeting to order and declare the commencement of proceedings for the 16th annual general meeting. The register of directors and key managerial personnel and register of conflicts or arrangements in which directors are interested are available for inspection of the members. For the behalf of new members attending this meeting, I would like to introduce the board of directors, key managerial personnel, and senior managerial personnel who are participating today. Our most respected Dr. Farooq G. Patel, Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Sohil Daboya, Full-Time Director, Mr. Amit Khandelwal, Non-Executive Non-Independent Director, Mrs. Vanu Birappa, Non-Executive Independent Director, Mr. Sharat Chandra Patil, Non-Executive Independent Director, Mr. Hanif Dalchawal, Non-Executive Independent Director, Shankar Baheria, Non-Executive Independent Director, Teshwal Singh Biz, Non-Executive Independent Director, Sahidul Hassan, Chief Operating Officer, Salim Yahu, Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Rajvi Upadhyay, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. All the directors of the company are present.
Hi, ma'am. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Your voice is not audible, ma'am.
I would like to inform the members present that Mr. Sharat Chandra Patil, Chairman of Audit Committee, is in attendance at this meeting in compliance with SEBI listing obligations and disclosure requirements regulations. Additionally, authorized representative from our statutory auditors, Mrs. K. A. Sanghvi and Company LLP, and secretarial auditors, Mrs. Chirag Shah and Associated, are also present. Dear members, the notice dated August 31st, 2024, convening this annual general meeting along with a copy of annual report for the financial year ended March 31st, 2024, has already been circulated to all members electronically. With your consent, I shall take the notice as read. The auditor's report on both the stand-alone and consolidated financial statements, as well as the secretarial audit report for the year ended March 31st, 2024, contain no qualifications, reservations, adverse remarks, or disclaimers. Therefore, as per the Companies Act 2013, these reports are not required to be read out. The company has provided shareholders with the facility for remote e-voting to cast their votes electronically. The remote e-voting period was open from September 22, 2024 at 9 a.m. and concluded on September 24, 2024 at 5 p.m. We will now proceed with the official business of the meeting. I would like to inform members that the resolutions have already been submitted for voting via remote e-voting and e-voting during this AGM. As such, there will be no need for proposing or seconding the resolution. I now request Ms. Rajvi, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, to read out the resolutions outlined in the notice conveying this meeting. Mrs. Rajvi Upadhyay.
Thank you, madam. To proceed, I would like to present the resolutions regarding ordinary business items. Resolution number 1, adoption of audited standalone and consolidated financial statement of the company for the financial year ended March 31st, 2024, together with the reports of Board of Directors and auditors thereon. Resolution number 2, confirmation the payment of interim dividends of 2.50% and 2.50% aggregating to 5%, which is rupees 50 paisa per equity share of rupees 10 each, which has already been paid to the shareholders within the prescribed timeline during the financial year 2023-24. Resolution number 3, declaration of the final dividend at 4%, that is rupees 20 paisa only, per equity share of rupees 5 each for financial year ended March 31st, 2024. Resolution number 4. Appointment of a director in place of Mr. Amit Kumar Subhash Chandra Khandelwal having a Dean number 9287996 who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for a reappointment. Further, I would like to represent the resolutions regarding special business items. Resolution number 5. Approval of material related party transactions with KP Green Engineering Limited, formerly known as KP Bilcon Private Limited. Resolution number 6. Approval of material related party transactions with KP Energy Limited. Resolution number 7. Approval of material related party transactions with Sundrops Energia Private Limited. Resolution number 8. Approval of material related party transactions with promoter and related entities. Resolution number 9. Approval of increase in borrowing powers of the company. Resolution number 10. Approval of increase in limits of selling, leasing, or otherwise disposing of whole or substantial whole of the undertaking and creation charge over assets undertaking of the company. Resolution number 11. Increase in the limit of loans and advance investment by the company. Resolution number 10. Giving a loan or guarantee or providing security in connection with the loan availed by the KP Energy Limited in whom any of the director of the company is interested under section 185 of the Companies Act 2013. Resolution number 13. Giving a loan or guarantee or providing security in connection with the loan availed by the KP Green Engineering Limited in whom any of the director of the company is interested under section 185 of the Companies Act 2013. Resolution number 14. Approval for giving a loan or guarantee or providing security in connection with loan availed by the Sundrops Energia Private Limited in whom any of the director of the company is interested under section 185 of the Companies Act 2013. Resolution number 15. Reappointment of Mr. Mohammad Sohil Yusuf by Daboya as a whole-time director for a for another term of the 5 years. Resolution number 16. Alteration of the object clause of the Memorandum of Association of the company. Resolution number 17. Payment of commission to the non-executive directors, including independent directors of the company. Resolution number 18. Payment of remuneration to Mrs. Vanu Birappa, non-executive independent director of the company, which may exceed 50% of the total remuneration payable to all the non-executive directors of the company. Resolution number 19. Rectification of remuneration of cost auditor. All 19 resolutions have been read, and I now turn the meeting back to you, madam. Thank you.
Thanks, Rajiv. I would now like to invite Mr. Salim Yahoo, Chief Financial Officer of the company, to provide a comprehensive briefing on the company's financial performance for the financial year 2023-24. Mr. Yahoo will walk us through financial highlights, including revenue growth, profitability, and other important metrics that reflects the company's overall financial health and progress during the financial year. Mr. Salim Yahoo.
Thank you, madam. Good morning, esteemed shareholders, members of the board, and distinguished guests. I'm honored to address today the annual general meeting of KPI Green Energy Limited. As your CFO, I'm delighted to present the comprehensive review of our financial performance in the financial FY 2023-24 and key milestones which we have achieved over the year. Looking at the performance overview of 2023-24, this physically has been an extraordinary growth and accomplishment year for KPI Green Energy Limited. Reflecting on strong project execution capabilities and operational excellence, below are some key factors which I would like to highlight. Speaking about the revenue growth, in FY 24, our total revenue soared to rupees 1,031 crore, making an impressive 59% increase compared to 643 crore last year. This robust growth was fueled by the strong performance of our both IPP and the CPP segment. The increased demand for renewable energy solution globally, coupled with our streamlined execution strategies, positioned us well to capitalize our market opportunities. Moving on to the profitability, our profit also showed a very impressive performance. So our profit in FY24 reached 161.66 crore, representing substantial 47.5% year-on-year growth. This is a testament to our ability to scale profitability while maintaining operational efficiency. The EPS, earning per share, also increased by 44%, rising from 19.50 to 28.17 rupees. Similarly, looking at the EBITDA growth, our EBITDA surged 62.4% to 344 crore, showcasing strong operational performance and effective cost management. The growth in EBITDA reflects not only our ability to execute project efficiently, but also our commitment to maintain healthy margins in a competitive market. Looking at the orders in hand, orders in pipeline on hand, as of FY24, we secured pipeline of 1.23 gigawatt, which as on date is 2.33 gigawatt across IPP and CPP segment. This positions us favorably to achieve our ambitious target of 10 gigawatt by 2030 and reflect the growing confidence of clients in our renewable energy solution. In our recent 20 our QIP of 300 crore, which was fully subscribed. Looking at our performance, showcasing some of our this quarter, the first quarter FY24-25. In quarter one of FY25 financial performance, our momentum has continued into the first quarter of FY25. We recorded an impressive 84% year-on-year increase in the revenue, all-time high of 350 crore. Also surged 98% was our PAT, which surged to 66, which also has an all-time high PAT in the quarter. When you look at the future outlook, with an installed capacity of 473 as of quarter one of FY25 and a confirmed order book of 2.33 gigawatt, which includes our prestigious order from GUNL of 916 megawatt, which we got in July 24. Again, in August 24, we raised additional 1,000 crore through the second QIP, which also was oversubscribed, which has been utilized to repay the loan. The same amount was utilized to repay loan, and as on date, your company status is net zero debt as of today. I'm also pleased to announce that our company credit rating has also recently been upgraded. Our rating has moved from A- stable to A with a positive outlook. This one-notch upgrade reflects our strength, financial position, operational performance, and future growth potential. The shift from a stable to a positive outlook further underscores the confidence of the rating agency that we are going to go up further.
Very good. Very good.
So, commitment to the stakeholders is that our mission is clear: to transit India from fossil fuels dependency to renewable energy. This mission is not just about generating energy; it's about creating sustainable future for our society. We remain dedicated to the ethical business practices, transparency, and environmentalism, all while delivering long-term value to the shareholder. Finally, concluding, I would like to FY24 has been a transformative year for KPI Green Energy. Our financial performance, driven by robust growth, technological advancements, strategic capital raising, has laid a strong foundation for future success. As we move forward, we remain committed to leading India's renewable energy transition while delivering value to the stakeholders. At this moment, I would like to take a special moment to extend my heartfelt thanks to our visionary chairman and managing director, Dr. Farooq Patel. So your leadership and commitment to sustainability have been the guiding force behind the KPI Green success. I also want to extend my gratitude to the esteemed member of the board, whose insight and direction have been invaluable in driving our strategic decision. I would also like to thank our esteemed shareholders for your unwavering trust in our vision and our support as we continue to build a strong, sustainable future. A special thank to our banking partners, whose collaboration has provided a financial backbone for our expansion efforts. Lastly, I would like to recognize the contribution of our employees and business partners, whose dedication and teamwork are the lifeblood of KPI. Together, we are creating an energy-efficient future for India. Thank you very much. Thank you for all support.
Thanks, Salimji. Mr. Chirag Shah and Associate, participating company secretaries have been appointed as a scrutinizer to independently oversee the e-voting process, ensuring that it is conducted in a fair and transparent manner. They have verified the voting process along with the details received from CDSL, the e-voting service provider. The result of the remote e-voting and e-voting conducted during this AGM will be announced once we receive the consolidated report from the scrutinizer. Subject to receiving the requisite number of the votes, the resolutions will be deemed passed as of today, September 25th, 2024, the date of the 16th Annual General Meeting. The scrutinizer is requested to submit the result to Ms. Rajvi Upadhyay, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, within the stipulated time frame. The result will also be published on the company's website and on the websites of the stock exchange. I would like to invite Mr. Sahidul Hassan, Chief Operating Officer of the company, to share with you some of the key highlights of our company's performance over the past year, as well as insight into our future prospects. Mr. Hassan will provide an overview of our operational achievements, including improvements in efficiency, innovation introduced, and milestone reached. Mr. Hassan sir.
Thank you, Madam. And good morning, Adab, and Assalamu alaikum to all of you. And a very warm welcome to all the shareholders and participants of this 16th AGM of your company, KPI Green Energy Limited. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has recently warned, I quote him, the era of global warming has ended and the era of global boiling has arrived, and we are heading towards a 2.8 degree temperature rise. It is still possible to limit global temperature rise to the targeted 1.5 degrees Celsius in this century and avoid the very worst of climate change. But this is possible only with dramatic and immediate climate actions, unquote. So the adoption of sustainable energy has received due focus and attention to significantly reduce carbon footprints at all levels. Consequently, the demand for clean energy has created a fertile environment for growth and innovation in our industry. In line with that, our country, India, has declared what we call NDC, Nationally Determined Contributions, to the World Organization, UNO, and to the world team, that we will be completing 500 gigawatt by 2030. That's the target that we have given to the world. Second target is the 50% installed capacity shall come from renewable by 2030. And third, which seems to be a very, very aggressive target, that India will become net zero carbon by 2070. To achieve above targets, India has been going very aggressive in RE deployment. So the entire ecosystem, I wish to throw some light on that. The country has declared 30 gigawatt of offshore wind by 2030, 5 million metric ton per annum production of green hydrogen and green ammonia by 2030, which will be supported by 125 gigawatt of RE power. And this 5 million metric ton is expected to become 55 million metric ton by 2050. On battery energy storage, 4 gigawatt hour with viability gap funding. That's the announcement which center has made. An allocation of 20,700 crore, about $2.5 billion for ISTS infrastructure strengthening. An allocation of 24,000 crore, which is about $2.9 billion of PLI for high efficiency PV module manufacturing to strengthen Make in India or Atmanirbhar Bharat. And last but not the least, 1 crore rooftop solar yojana, which is going to be about more than 30 gigawatt and about 1,20,000 crore market. So this is the ecosystem in which your company is working. Coming to the key highlights of 23-24, financial year 24 has been a landmark year for our company, marked by exceptional growth and robust financial performance. Our focus on expanding capacities in both IPP and CPP verticals has yielded remarkable results. Our revenues soared to 1,030 crore, as compared to last year's 647 crore, a substantial growth of 59%. Our profitability remained strong with EBITDA growing from 211 crore in financial year 23 to 343 crore in financial year 24. Again, a remarkable increase of 62%. Ultimately, our PAT rose from 109.6 crore to 161.7 crore, an increase of 48%. In financial year 24, the company's installed capacity saw a substantial growth of 42%, and the cumulative commission capacity increased from 313 megawatt to 445 megawatt. Coming to use of innovations and use of latest technology. Innovation and technology are at the heart of our operations, and we have made significant strides in project innovations, leveraging key technologies such as building hybrid capabilities, which combine solar and wind. Number two, robotic cleaning, saving much precious water. Use of bifacial solar panels. Number four, single axis sun tracker system using mechatronics, resulting in 20% more unit generation. Investment in in-house development of waterless robotic cleaning through our own internal R&D initiative. Implementation of SAP to streamline our operations. And I'm really happy to announce that we have recently established and commissioned our centralized network operations center, NOC, which is a world-class NOC center. And in fact, very few renewable operators have got this in their centers. KP NOC serves as centralized monitoring and network surveillance of our assets, cloud-based data acquisition, storage, and display from all locations. This has greatly enhanced our operational performance and efficiency and analytical capabilities. Coming to the business pipeline, our business pipeline remains robust with a strong order book of 1.23 gigawatt as on financial year 24, including IPP and CPP, as well as successfully we have won GUVNL and Mahagenco tenders. During the year, we secured major CPP orders from Aditya Birla Renewable Subsidiary Limited and ABREL RJ Projects Limited for 396.5 megawatt. Mahagenco, which is, we have gone now beyond Gujarat also. So Mahagenco awarded us 135 megawatt of solar order. Ayana Renewable Power placed an order of 145.2 megawatt wind solar hybrid project. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that we emerged as the winner in the GUVNL's tender for development of 240 megawatt solar project at Khavda Solar Park. The PPA with GUVNL has already been signed. We also won another GUVNL tender of 50 megawatt solar wind hybrid power project consisting of 50 megawatt solar and 16.8 megawatt of wind. This is as on 31st March 2024. After that, we have lot many others which we will discuss about that in future meetings. Now, coming to the way forward, we are aggressively marching towards our goal of achieving 1000 megawatt by calendar year 2025. After having established as a leader in Gujarat, we are now expanding our wings to Maharashtra, having won 135 megawatt solar bid. We are also exploring business expansions opportunities to Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. We shall be adopting latest technology of TOPCon, N-type solar panels, with higher efficiencies and longer lives, which is the latest technology available in the market. We are also going to explore battery energy storage system, BESS, in near future, because that is going to help us in balancing the grid and also utilizing any unused and lapsed units which is going into the grid. Finally, to close my speech. As we move forward, we are fully geared under visionary leadership of Dr. Farooq Patel Sahab and honorable directors who are there to guide us to deliver on our growth targets and business pipelines. KP team is well equipped with resources, infrastructure, and a capable team to capitalize on the emerging opportunities in the value chain of RE sector and create holistic value for all stakeholders. At the end, I extend my heartfelt thanks to all our stakeholders, be it clients, employees, shareholders, government, and regulatory authorities, for their unwavering support and trust. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Hassanji. Now, I would like to extend a warm invitation to Dr. Farooq Ji Patel, founder, promoter, chairman, and managing director of the company, to share a few words with us. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I am possible. Having this motto in mind and heart, Dr. Patel's vision and leadership have been instrumental in guiding our company through its journey, and we are eager to hear his insight on our achievements and the strategic direction we will be taking moving forward. His reflections on the past year, as well as his outlook for the future, will provide us with a deeper understanding of our goals and aspirations as we continue to build on our success. Shri Farooq Bhai.
Thank you very much to the board. Thank you very much to the participant. Thank you very much to the all our shareholders. See, today on a 16th annual general meeting of the KPI, I don't have to say much because the figures are there, the things are there on a board in a black and white things, which shows the commitment, which shows the progress, which shows the future of the company as well as the renewable energy also. In last RE, our Honorable Prime Minister also announced the same thing that 2030 we will be on a 500 gigawatt. Out of that 500 gigawatt, KPI will do the, at least 10 gigawatt from that. See, we are not saying, we are committing. And as we all shown this path also, in 2023, we were on 647 as on revenue, as Salim sir says. Today, we crossed the 1030, which is the 59% hike in the revenue, 62% hike in the EBITDA, 47 hike in the PAT. This all shows the commitment, this all shows the growth, this all shows the requirement of the world also. We are not growing only, we already given the dividend last year 5%. This year also Rajvi announced that 20 paisa, which is a 4% of the face value. And as you know, people from the outside of India also participate in QIP first, QIP 300, which is successfully oversubscribed. The second QIP in last month, we have crossed the 1,000 crore rupees, which is oversubscribed also. See, these all things showing the strength of the company and confidence in the company. After that, we have decided this year that we are coming in a big way in IPP. So first, we won the 240 megawatt Khavda project, which is already started, which we are going to commission in the next year somewhere. For that also, SBI given the 686 crore rupees loan, which is worth on a disperse. The thing is, today we are very happy to hear from the CFO Saab that we are on the zero net debt status, which is a very good milestone as I seeing the growth of the company. And that acknowledged by the ICRA A minus to A positive outlook, which is also the very good milestone. Someone outside agency who are acknowledging us. Last year, we have acquired the K Park and the same time Miyani Power also, which is the showing that we are not only doing the same thing, we are trying to get the more companies inside so we can have the more strength in the company. And for that, we know that future, as the Prime Minister says in the last his lecture, that the green hydrogen is the future, green offshore wind is a future, and your company is also put the step in it, and you will see some figures in next year also in that field also. See, we are not talking. As you seen, we were in March 23, we were 313 megawatt. Today, when we are talking, we are crossed the 500 megawatt. Cumulative capacity of IPP also you see in a book also, that 137 to 171 today, which will be crossed by 2026. I repeat, by 2026, 1 gigawatt at least. Sure. I'm not talking because the order is in hand. Already IPP we have won by the government of Gujarat, which is 917 DC. We have already won that, which we are going to energize by 2026 March. CPP also, we were on the 176 megawatt in 2023. Today we have crossed the 330 as a capacity. When we talk about the order or the pipelines, the order in hand today is 2348 megawatt. We thought 23 that we will cross 1 gigawatt by 2025 calendar year. But let me tell you that we have already crossed that all the things, and now we are put the target of 5 times than the what we were thought at. March order was 1234. Today the increase is 2348, and in very near future the huge orders in the pipeline. Now we are going outside Gujarat also. In a very near future, you will see that all figures also in your balance sheet in next year also. Our client wise also you see the substantial growth. Before we were doing a small client list. Today we are with the NTPC, we are with the Aditya Birla, we are with the Mahajan Co, we are with the Ayana. At the same time, IPP orders, we were very small. Today, we have IPP order 1243 with the 25 years PPA. That's the thing. And with the India's best government, GUNL, who are the best paymaster today in India, where we got the order of 1234 gigawatt, 1234 megawatt, which is remarkable. As Hassan Saab says, we are not only executing the things. Our thing is to sustain that thing till 25 years. For that purpose, our team is well equipped. Our guideliners, you see the Badra band, Saab, Salim, Amit, Chirag Bhai, Hanif Bhai, Shankar Saab, retired scientist Hassan, retired Jeda Patil Saab, and on my lap, retired Jetco. On my right, the young guy Suhail and auditor Mr. Amit. They all are watching the things, day-to-day activities. Every day they are watching the things. They are giving us the guideline how to move ahead with these big things. And I'm very much sure that the downline people also are taking the pain. Also, they are learning every day and they are giving the figures, not only the figures, they are doing the work. They have innovated an NOC, means NOC, Network Operation System, which is a world-based thing. They have innovated a dry robots, which is a today's need. We are not selling that robot, although we have got the registered and everything from the US, but we are not selling that. We are doing for our own. We are doing the trackers where increase the 20% of the efficiency of the panel. These all things showing the commitment. These all things are showing the fire in the company. And I'm really very happy that we are doing the work not only for us, for the whole world human. And for that purpose also, as a corporate, as a KPI, we are doing a much, we are considering much more in the CSR activities also. We, you see the last year we have given the one gem two bonus to the our shareholder. Company has splitted the share. The e-shop also. We have a pool of 5 lakh. Today we have the 15 lakh e-shop in our kitty, where we can facilitate, where we can give the strength to our people. Whoever we want to reward them to do, we want to motivate them. And at the same time, the CSR activity, we have taken over the government schools. We are doing the one biggest and first world disabled Vruddhashram, which called a Prabhunugar, which is estimated 20 plus CR expenditures, where the stone stepping by the Chief Minister of Bhupendra Bhai, and he has done the stone stepping in last year. Today, half of work is done over there also. We are not saying, we are doing. In a medical also, we are giving the help to the underprivileged. We are setting the hostels for the UPSC and civil services, whoever want to do the practice in that. 4 or 5 already we have made it. So these all things we want to show that we are for the society. We are doing for the society. Not only the making a money, but at the same time we are strengthening the society. We are strengthening the India. We want to make the India in such a level where till date India will never reach. We want to contribute over there. And the visionary leader who are here in India, we know. We want to make a hand by hand with him. We want to give him a support. We want to make the India signing as a number one in the world to give a facility. And that is our commitment. And that commitment with the transparency and the very hard work. And people will say, Farooq bhai, what is the second line? Already we have started, my son-in-law, and people from the family already they have started, and they already started business in the same thing. And for me, I'll say, उम्र थका नहीं सकती, हसन साहब ठोकरे गिरा नहीं सकती, अगर जिद हो कुछ कर गुजरने की तो मुश्किलें आ नहीं सकती.
क्या बात है.
काम ऐसा करो जिससे दुनिया और दुनिया की हर चीज को फायदा हो, और कीमत ऐसी बनाओ कि जिससे दुनिया नाज करे. And what we are doing today, thank you very much to listening me, and thank you very much. See, बहुत सारी चीजें अभी बाकी है. You will see every day every quarter, every year. मैं समझ रहा हूं कि इसको कोई रोक नहीं सकता और आगे वाले दिन जो दिन गुजरे हैं उससे कहीं ज्यादा, अभी मैं कहूंगा कि हमने शायद 1% ही काम किया है, अभी बाकी 99% काम बाकी है। बाकी सारी चीजें हम सब लोगों को समझ लेना चाहिए कि वेयर वी आर टारगेटिंग एंड वेयर वी वांट टू गो विद द ह्यूमैनिटी। यकीन में कम अमल पे हम मोहब्बत फातह आलम, जिहाद जिंदगानी में यही मर्दों की शमशीर है। मीन्स अर्थात अगर आपका यकीन मजबूत है, इरादा मजबूत है और हम उसके लिए कर्म करेंगे और वो कर्म भी मोहब्बत के साथ करेंगे, यकीन मानिए आज की दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी तलवार वही है, वही है और वही है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
We have learned from you, Farooq bhai. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
थैंक यू।
Thank you, Farooq bhai. There being no further business to discuss, I would like to once again express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for taking the time to participate in this meeting. Your presence, whether in person or through video conferencing and other audio-visual means, demonstrates your commitment to our company and its future, and we appreciate your engagement and valuable contributions, which are essential to our continued success. Thanks you once again for your participation, and I look forward to our journey ahead together. As part of our tradition, I request everyone to stand up for national anthem and declare this 16th annual general meeting as concluded.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब विंध्य गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
जय हिंद।
जय हिंद।
Thank you. Is it conclude?
Yes, sir. Can we conclude the meeting?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for your confirmation. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, sir.